This one I just recently found. I'm not sure if it's chert or if it's wood. Hey guys, Rock Passion here, and I am working on the prizes for the fall photo contest. If you have not submitted your entries, if I have not gotten an email from you yet, make sure you get them in. There's going to be some awesome prizes for the giveaway and for the winner. Here's a few that I've been working on today. These aren't necessarily the prizes or for the giveaways. They're just some stuff that I've been working on. Just started polishing this one. Love that two-tone black and gray. Another one that I'm polishing, working on. I thought this one might have been a fossil. It's got this really cool kind of circle at the top here, like maybe a shell or something might have been there. Not sure. It does have kind of grayish color on that side too. I'm guessing it's just banded chert or jasper maybe. It's pretty porous. What do you guys think it is? I don't know about you guys, but I always have 100 projects going at once. Do you see all these I'm working on? They're all in different stages of rough, cut, not polished, cut, not sanded, sanded, not polished, broken, needs to be fixed. Working on these. Also, let's see, I've got a few precious stones soaking here. Also got some druzy and some quartz in there. That's regular water. I've got some quartz here that just came out of soaking out of the water, and they're about to go and iron out. I've got some new finds here in the past day or two, but they just got stuck in the bucket and haven't been cleaned yet. I've got iron out here. These ones I pulled out of the iron out yesterday. Oh yeah, and I got trees waiting to be decorated. Fun, fun. But on a good note, did get the Christmas table set up finally. I'm going to get back to my workbench and I'll just show you a few things along the way. Got that one done. See if we can see it here. Got my hole in there. Still wet. Probably won't be able to see the sparkle in there. I'll get a good picture so you can see it at the end. Alright, next I have another piece that I'm going to finish drilling. I've already done my other stuff to it. I've got the holes drilled in these. Finish polishing these guys. You see the hole there. So it looks like. Another one here. Let's see, I've got my hole in there. It's got to finish being polished. Look at that banding. Beautiful, beautiful material. And this is some that I found right here in the area that I had cut. I'll be able to finish and get to it today, but so pretty. Look at that red coming in on the left. And then, of course, the name of those things that I can't ever remember. Rings or rays or cell structures. One of those things, you know. And I'm back 20 minutes later trying to find this on the dirt ground with all those leaves. Took a little bit. I cut this one and I'm going to polish this one up. And it's going to be beautiful. I believe this one is opalized wood. Just barely see some grain there. Some banding. There you might be able to see a little better at the top there. That one's going to be stunning. I know what the other side looks like already. But, oh, I'm going to make you wait. This one I had cut a while back, and I have, I don't know, some more of it here, where it ended up in pieces. This was a nice slab that I had cut, and it had an old fracture, and I figured it was going to break. But it's just too beautiful not to do something with. You can see a slight bit of a shine there from just where I had cut it. I haven't done anything else with it yet. And honestly, I thought it was going to be quartzite because it has like these sandstone colors. But it also, it is wet, kind of looks like a jasper maybe with that red, because it's real beautiful red and burgundy and purple colors in there, and some, you know, sunset colors like oranges and cream, and there's the other side. It's a really dark piece. It's just beautiful. So I'm going to try to do something with this one. Not sure yet, but I'll figure it out. I have this guy. Let's see if I can get this down a little more. Should have did it with the red one. Maybe you would have been able to see it better, but there we go. This was an agate slab that I broke right as I was polishing. You see, I just started getting a good polish on there and snapped. Oh, I wanted to cry, but that's okay, because it kind of broke there in an interesting spot where I've got those beautiful pattern there at the top and then the line coming through. So I'm going to try and maybe do a teardrop since I've got this basic shape. I'm not quite sure what I want to do with it yet, but I'm thinking teardrop. you that without blinding you guys. What do you guys think? Teardrop? What would you do with it? Cut it off and make an oval or circle, or maybe even break it in half again. Leave me a comment. Let me know what you would do with it. Right now I'm just working on this, one of these broken ones. This one has beautiful pattern in it. Might not be able to see that color. Has those beautiful sunset colors, the red, burgundy, pinks, and to where it would cut, sand, and polish really nicely. Oh, I got a few areas I've been working out. I'm just going to finish that. I like to use my Dremel to work on like little problem areas, and then I take it to my flat sander. That way I can kind of like concentrate in one little spot that I want to get a little more than others. Like this one seems to have, doesn't seem like a crack. It's a little bit porous right there, but it seems like maybe a mineral change, or possibly quartz crystals in there, because it does have a little bit of a glitter to it. It's so small I can't really tell. Don't think I'm going to be able to sand it out. I guess I probably could if I took enough off. I can't see the camera to even see if I'm in frame. The sun is right in my eyes. Hoping I am. I guess if not, I'll be doing a lot of editing, huh? Yeah, I've got a bucket of these little heartbreakers, I call them, you know, where you're in the middle of cutting or sanding or whatever it is you're doing and they snap on you. I've got, actually, well, it's bigger than a shoebox and it's pretty full. It's probably 80% full. Being so new and just learning this, just learning how to do all this, I tend to have lots of breakage. Kind of winging it. Learning as I go and learning from my mistakes. But it's fun. I enjoy it. Some of them, like I said, like this one, they're just too pretty. I have to do something with it. Do you guys keep yours? Like when they break like this, do you keep them? Or am I the only person that has a box full of, well, I'll get to it one day and do something with it. Kind of like the junk drawer. Never been a hoarder until I started collecting rocks. bad when you can't even get rid of the broken ones. I just put them in a flower garden. I don't know if I'll be able to use this one or not. It's got two of those areas that I was talking about. There's one here, going north and east, and then another one kind of right there. I might be able to use this piece here, which is fine because the banding is going this direction. So. Most of the patterns here. Some banding there. We're gonna cut that L off and maybe salvage it. And I'm gonna see if I can get this one sanded down. And I'll show you guys how it looks once I'm done. I'm back. I have, oh, here it is. I had to find it amongst my mess of rocks here. Gotten this side mostly sanded down with my 60 grit. It might be, that one might be 30. I still have a pretty gnarly saw mark on that corner, but I'm not too worried about getting that one out because I had originally planned on this being the back. I can't make up my mind, both sides are just so beautiful. And sometimes I like to go ahead and sand and polish it fully like this before I cut it and shape it, before I even know what I'm going to do with it. For some reason, this is extremely soothing for me. Like, this is my white noise. I will go into a completely, almost meditative state while I'm sanding, shaping, and grinding. I'll be, looking at the rock and looking at the pattern on the rock and what I want to do with it. And just think about what's going to bring out the most, where I can show the pattern the most, where I can get the most wow factor. And I just want to try and accentuate that as much as possible. So, like I said, sometimes I'll do them whole like this, and then later on I might cut this off and it's going to be that big. Just don't know yet. Sometimes I will cut them to size or shape. For example, this piece of opalized wood that you'll be able to see later on. I cut that one like this for a reason. Well, it was part of a broken piece, but I cut the tip off so that it was going to be triangular like that. Make sure you stay tuned. You're not going to miss that one. I'm telling you. It's a showstopper. I worked on a troubled spot there. You can see I had a little breakage when I was sanding earlier. I just love those two-tone colors. And I'm worried I've got some healed fractures, it looks like, on that side that it might break some more. So I'm not sure if I might try and just polish it as is. See if I can get a full polish on it. And then go from there. And this entire tip might come off. But it's still going to leave me this here. So, any ideas? Suggestions? What would you do with it? Would you make just a little free form like how it is. I love the back. I'm not going to touch the back. It looks like it might have a little bit of hematite on there. I love to hear other people's thoughts and ideas, suggestions. I find it fascinating how everybody has different ways of expressing their self with their art, whether it be rock, wood, or carpet. I hope that is coming across on the camera. I can't see it on my side, but beautiful piece of Jersey cord. There we go. Really see it once I bring it out of focus like that. Look at that. It's like little fireworks just popping off all over there. I absolutely love this piece. This is one that I pulled out of the iron out this morning. The top almost looked like it could possibly have been partial fossil. I mean, you know, it is a partial fossil now, but could have been a full one at some point. I see a little bit of chalcedony, some quartz. I was looking at it under the microscope, and it looked like down in these little vugs there was some pyrite. That's where I'm getting some rust in here and some limonite. Definitely a little bit of chalcedony going through there. Just beautiful, beautiful piece. I don't think I'm going to do anything else to this one. I think I'm going to leave it like this. This is the closest one I could find. That Jersey piece I was just showing you looked more like this when I originally found it right here. It was completely brown and stained like this one and covered in clay. There was clay in every area that you could see. And I have had to soak it and scrub it and soak it and scrub it for days now. I'm done with the Dremel on all the problem areas, so I'm going to move on to the flat sander at the 60 grit. So I don't have the wet sander. I just wet my rock a little bit before I put it on there and just do it every 2 seconds to keep it from getting too hot and doing it, you don't want it too dry. Got my little cup of water right there, and I just dip it in, and that's it. Works great. Alright, you guys have waited long enough, and you were patient, and I appreciate you staying to the end. Are you ready to see this beautiful, what I believe is a piece of opalized wood. And that, is that not freaking awesome? Look at those bands. Just beautiful, beautiful, light blue, like a gray blue color with the dark blue bands. And it's got, let's see, I doubt it's going to come across on the camera. My sun's going down. Beautiful red and pink and purple bands in there, white bands. You see them more on the left there. Is that not awesome? I absolutely love it. What do you guys think? You think it's a piece of focused wood? There we go. Do you guys think it is a piece of opalized wood? Do you think it is some maybe banded jasper or chert? Let's get that. There we go. You can almost make out some grains on the top. Well, it's wet. It's kind of hard to see now, but there we go. I mean, it looks similar to the chert, but the texture is a lot different. Like the touch of my hand is different. Also, I noticed, you see that? I've got little spots. There's one, the very tip. There's one back here. There's one on that side. It wanted to have breakouts really easy. But when I do the chert, it doesn't do that. I don't usually have that issue, so let me know what you think in the comments. And don't forget, is in for the fall photo contest. There's going to be lots of prizes and giveaways, not just for the winner. Keep in mind, the winter photo contest is coming up right behind it. Can't wait to see your guys' photos. Alright, I've gotten this one polished. I'm not sure. I'm having a hard time with it. It seems to have like a layer and a healed fracture there. Do you see it? I can't feel it. You see, it's pretty smooth. I've got it sanded and partially polished, but I don't know. I'm worried if I keep going, I'm gonna break it. What are you guys doing in these situations? Do you have any tips, pointers, or any suggestions or anything? It doesn't go all the way through, but like I said, you can see where it's like a layer of different minerals that came together right there. I got this end here to blend in pretty good, but this one has got some of the sanding dust in it still, and I've tried scrubbing it with a toothbrush and I can't get it out, so I don't know. It's got this awesome right here, maybe pyrite. You see it? This dark band that goes through here, and then it's got that metallic streak. So I think that's what's giving me the issue, is that running through there. Here we go. But you can see it comes all the way around and it runs through here. Beautiful material. Kind of gloomy and overcast it is. The sun's already starting to set. Look how translucent that is. It is just absolutely beautiful material. Yeah, see, there's just no sun. But you can, like I said, you can see how translucent it is. Especially that end right there is damn near clear. So yeah, if you have any suggestions, pointers, or tips that can help me with that, leave me a comment and let me know. I'd really appreciate it. And, you know, anything can help. The fall photo contest, if you have not submitted your entries, if I have not gotten an email from you yet, make sure you get them in. There's going to be some awesome prizes for the giveaway and for the winner. You have until November 30th at midnight. Get those entries in. And don't forget, right after the fall photo contest, it's going to be the winter photo contest. So get those winter photos in mind.